Well, hello everyone. Today I'm going to be making some spaghetti squash with some breaded Parmesan chicken. If you've never had spaghetti squash, you're in for a treat. I'm using a serrated edge knife, so be very careful. It's really hard to get into, but I'll tell you what, it's worth it. We got it. The next thing you want to do is you want to scrape out the seeds and the flesh inside. Give it a nice cleaning. And there you go. Let me clean up my mess, and we'll be back. I seasoned it with a little salt and pepper, and I'm going to put it flesh side down. And I'm going to cook it in my oven, and I'm going to roast it in the oven at 400 degrees for 40 minutes. My squash has just come out of the oven, and it's really hot right now. So I'm going to let it cool for just a little bit, and then I'm going to go ahead and shred it. And you'll see that when I do that, it's going to look like spaghetti. Spaghetti squash, it's filled with all kinds of goodness, all kinds of good vitamins and minerals and stuff that you would be proud to feed your family, I'm sure. And it's a good alternative to regular spaghetti noodles. It's healthy and it tastes good too. So you'll see once I get it all prepared. And we'll give it a taste, and I'm sure you're going to like this dish, so stick around. Just to give you a little, it's really hot. Doesn't that look yummy? You can see that. But what you do is once it cools down, you can start to shred it a little bit, and you see that it starts to come out once you shred it like spaghetti. And so I'm going to let it cool a little while to where I can actually handle it. and we'll get more of this shredded, and we'll set it aside, and then I'll get working on my chicken, breaded chicken parmesan. Okay, I'm going to start to shred this one just to show you. Again, it's really hot. But you just take your fork and you just start to shred the inside just like this into a bowl in nice long strips. And you see how it comes out looking like spaghetti. And that's why they call it spaghetti squash. Get all that goodness in there. So you want to get all that flesh out as much of the flesh out as you can. You could actually wait till it cools off a little bit more than what I'm doing. I'd say a good 15-20 minutes maybe, but it smells really yummy. Really yummy. And you see how it looks like, it actually looks like spaghetti. You see that? It looks like spaghetti noodles. This is going to be really yummy. Oh my goodness. All right, I'm going to let the other one cool a little bit more before I do it in here. It's really hot. Make sure when you shred it lengthwise. And you know, you don't have to be, I mean, you can get a little forceful with it. Get all the out there. There you go, folks. Spaghetti squash. Time to start working on the Parmesan chicken. I have in here 4 eggs, a little salt and pepper, mixed well. In this dish, I have about a cup of breadcrumbs and some Parmesan Romano cheese mixed together. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and dip my chicken in my egg mixture, in my bread mixture, and then I'm going to go ahead and put it into the pan. And in this pan right here, I put about, a half a cup of tomato sauce. So let's get started. You want to make sure you get that coated really well. And then place into your pan over the sauce. This just smells, it's not even done yet, and it just smells amazing. It just smells really amazing. It's a beautiful spring day. It's not even spring, but it's beautiful outside. And get this one done. Nice and coated. I smell that Parmesan cheese and those breadcrumbs. Oh, it's just amazing. These are chicken breast, by the way. And I should be able to get that one more in there. There we go. This was actually a really large chicken breast, so I was able to pound it down a little bit and cut it in half. I guess. So this is actually 2 chicken breasts divided, and there we go. Alrighty, so I'm going to take my tomato sauce and I'm just going to spoon it over the top. Of each one of my chicken breasts. There we go. And I'm going to sprinkle with some mozzarella cheese. Doesn't that look good? Alright guys, it's time to get this bacon. We'll get it in the oven, 375 for about 25 minutes. There you have it. Fresh out of the oven. Doesn't that look good? Oh my gosh. It smells so amazing. It smells so good. So good. And we have our squash right here, ready to go. Our spaghetti squash. I'm going to let this cool for just a little bit. It smells so good. There you go. Breaded chicken parmesan with some spaghetti squash. This just came out of the oven. It smells amazing. Totally amazing. Doesn't that look good? I can't wait to try some. You're going to like this recipe. You really are. Spaghetti squash is loaded with vitamins and all good stuff, and it's a great alternative to regular spaghetti, and it cooks up just like spaghetti. You saw that once you shred it, and it's really healthy for you, and that's what this is all about, is just making healthier choices in your diet and utilizing vegetables that you never thought that you could use. So spaghetti squash doesn't get as much recognition as it deserves, I believe. But you're going to like this, so give it a try. Breaded chicken parmesan with spaghetti squash. It's just so good. So good. So good. Okay, so I went ahead and I plated some of my spaghetti squash onto my plate. I took some of my spaghetti sauce and we just put it around there, just like so. And now the moment of truth. Remember, I told you, it's hot. So let's try this. Let's taste this. Breaded chicken parmesan over spaghetti squash. Oh my gosh. That is so delicious. That is so delicious. I could stand here and eat the whole thing. There you go, folks. Breaded chicken parmesan over spaghetti squash. Now that's homemade goodness right there. That's good. That's really good. Okay. We'll see you later. Bye-bye.